Hello and welcome to SudoKanard. In the next few days, between the holidays, between Christmas and New Year's Eve, there will be a contest held on world-class puzzles from the Netherlands, and it includes some really fun variants of Sudoku, and one of them is sum or product frame. And this here is the puzzle from the instruction booklet. Well, I attributed this puzzle to Richard Stolk, but it might very well be someone else. Well, anyway, the special rule here is that such a number in the margin is either the sum or the product of those digits here. Well, it's not either or, because this 6 is both the sum and the product of those three digits, as 1, 2, 3 is the only possibility. So I'm already starting to solve it. But I will put a link in the description so that you can try it for yourself, for yourselves. Well, I will use some coloring to just see when it's a product or a sum. Well, 96 is much too big for a sum, so I will use orange for the product and 6 for the sum. Well, 6 either would work for the 6. This 24 can't be a sum because the only way of making it a sum is 7, 8, 9. 30 can never be a sum. 22 can never be a product. 64 can never be a sum, so 64 will have to be 2, 4, 8. 96 will have to be 3, 4, 8. This is the only possibility. 33 is not available, so we can't have 2, 3, and 5. It will have to be 1, 5, and 6, and that's a 2. And here we have 9 and 7. Well, this 24 will never be 7, 8, 9 because of this, so it will have to be a product. And I'm thinking that this 24 can never be a product now, because there's already a product here. And let's just ponder the possible products. We can have 1 times 3 times 8, 1 times 4 times 6, 2 times 3 times 4. And because here we're using 2 digits from 1, 3, 8 and 2 digits from 2, 3, 4, only 1, 4, 6 works here. And now we're using digits from all those products. So this 24 can't be a product. It has to be the sum 7, 8, 9. And this is now a 2. And those are 3 and 5. All right. And this product here will need the 8. And those are 1 and 3. And well, actually, this will have to be a 1. But let's not go too fast. This is a sum. This is a product. This 24 can still be either of them. Let's ponder 8. Oh, well, by the way, this 20 can only be a sum, because the only product would be 1 times 4 times 5. Same here. Also, there's a lot to say about this. The only sum given 20 without using the 9 is 8, 7, 5. It wouldn't work here. So 9, 8, 3, 9, 7, 4 don't work. This is 9, 5, 6. 6 never works with an 8. 8 will now have to be 5 plus 2 plus 1. And by the way, I get the 4, I get the 8, I get the 7, I get the 9. That's a sum. Here that's a 3, that's a 2. And the only possible sum here is with not 7 but 8 and 9. That's a 4, that's an 8. Here we have 5 and 7. Here we have 1 and 9. Here we have 6 and 7. I don't think I need those anymore. Perhaps for the 24 here. Let's ponder 8 and 8 here. So one possible sum is 1, 2, 5. Another sum is 1, 3, 4. And the product is 1, 2, 4. So there's always a 1 in an 8. So there's 1 here. 3 is not available, so it will have to use a 2. And it will be 1, 2, 5 because of this 4. That's a product. And here, this will have to use 1 and 2. Because it's not 1, 3, 4. So 1 and 2 are here. This is 4 or 5. Let's remove those. And actually, 4 is not available, so that's a 5. This is a sum, and this 16 will now have to be a sum. 24 now can't be a product because all products use 1 or 3, so that's the sum 7, 8, 9. And I can remove those. 7, 8, 9 here, that can only be a 3, those are 2 and 4. And here I need 3, 4, 6, can't be a 3 anymore. Let's do some more Sudoku. Here we need 6, 7, 9. Here we need 1, 5, 8. This is not 8. Here we need 7 and 8. 22 as a sum always uses a 9. This is 5 or 6. This will also have to be 5 or 6, and that's a 3. The two possibilities for 22 are 9, 5, 8 and 9, 6, 7. Yes, I said 6, 7. Well, there will have to be some eliminations about those, but I'm saying this 16. Those two must sum to 11. The only possibility is with 7 and 4. So up there we have 6, 8, 9. That's not a 9. Let's have a look at this 12. It won't be a product, so that's a sum. 6 will be too much for a sum. That's a 4, that's a 6. Those two must sum to 9, so this is 8, this is 1. And we get the 9 here, the 8 there. So this is a sum. What about this one? 8 will have to be added to digits summing to 4. That's not possible. 5 would have to be added to digits summing to 7. That's not possible either. So this is 1, this is 5, this is 8. We get the 9 here and the 1. That's not a 9. 7 would work with the 4. They would sum to 12. 6 would work with the 2. They will multiply to 10. So this 12 is still not resolved. And it seems to be the right time to move on to those clues. I will do some more pencil marking. Those are from 1, 3, 5, 7. Those are from 2, 4, 5, 7, and actually 5 and 7 are here. So those two digits are from 2 and 4. So how do we get 12? Well, 7 here will never work. 5, those two can't sum to 7. 3, those two can't sum to 9 or multiply to 4. So that's the one. And those now need to multiply to 12. They can't add to 11, so this is a 2, this is a 6. That's a 4. This 6 now resolves those. That's a 5, that's an 8. This 7 gives us this, and this, and that, and this. And we need 18, which can only be achieved as a sum with the 9. So this is a product, this is a sum. We're still not done with that. Let's see how we can fill this area. Here we need 5, 6, 9, so that's not a 5, that's not a 9. And we know that 6 is in one of those two cells, so that's a 5. That's a 3. Here we need 3, 4, and 7. So that's 7, that's 3, that's 4. So that this is 2, this is 4, and now this has to be a product. This is 9, this is 7, this is 7, this is 6. 9 and 6. This is now 1, 2, and 8. So a rather smooth solve for this sum or product, but well, those 24s, those 8s, they were interacting in a really fun way, but we have those gifted clues for which there was no ambiguity as to whether they would be a product or a sum, and those 6 were gifted as well. Maybe we won't be as lucky in the actual puzzle, but for that we will have to wait till the event appears, goes live, happens. Thanks for watching this video. See you soon on SudoKanard.